silly thing this morning. Be my friend. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, Seventh Wonder. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Hey, Lola. Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to show y'all how Trump is constantly, flipping good, bad, good, bad. It's constant. It's always changing. Ukraine should be on this list because remember, he just told us, he's been telling us for years, Ukraine's the worst, this, that, and the other. Now we're giving weapons to Ukraine. Go figure. Now Vladimir Putin's bad again. Go figure. It constantly changes. Thank you all so much for the likes, gifts this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I saw somebody request, I'm not taking any guests quite yet. There's a couple of things I want to talk about this morning. But man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. So many things going on, so many things happening. Now, I saw this morning and I said, I like this. Because ultimately, you don't do all of this stuff that Trump is doing if he ain't on the list, right? Hey, Deneen, good morning, beautiful. You don't do all this stuff if he's not on the list, right? That's how I see it. If he's on it, because otherwise, what would be the point? Remember how Trump is. Trump is petty, right? Very, very petty. So if his enemies were on the list, wouldn't he just by proxy release it for that? Exactly. Magic how no leaks are happening now. Okay? I told y'all, Pam Bondi is up against the wall on this thing. It's not going to go away. And Trump is trying to throw every distraction that he can up at the wall in hopes that it's enough of a distraction. But it's not. Hey, Humor. It's not. Hey, Miss Thompson. Good morning. It's not enough of a distraction for you all to forget what he said and what happened. I'm just wondering if MAGA is ready to accept that they got played. Trump played them again. Told them, hey, I'm going to give you this stuff and I'm going to give this information and this, that, and the other. Didn't do none of that. Played in their fucking faces. Hey, Humor. Played in their faces. And these people sit there now still trying to. Oh, we got this. We got this. Do you want the list or not, man? Do you want the list? That's what I want to know. Y'all come in this live and talk about everything but the list. Do you want the list? I do. I want the list. Hey, Miss Sweetie Pie. Hey, Bo. That's what I want to know. We got this. Do you want the list? I want the list. That's what I want to know. Hey, Kim. If he was on the list, no. That's the wrong logic, Vicky. He told us Bill Clinton was on the list. How come we don't know yet? Trump said he would tell us everything when he got. Vicky, explain why we don't know yet. Is Trump weak? Is he dragging his feet? No, Vicky, you making excuses, beloved. I want the list. That's what I want, Vicky. He is on the list bill. What does the list bill mean? So if Bill's on the list, why won't Trump release the list, Vicky? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Do you know why? Renegade. So if that's the case, Renegade, why won't Trump release the list? You know he don't like Democrats, so why doesn't he release the list? But Vicky, if Trump is not a member of the swamp, follow my logic, Vicky. I'm trying to get you to keep up with your own rhetoric. If he's not a part of the swamp, why won't he release the list? Why won't he out them all? Why won't he out them all? You know who I make sound like a genius? Somebody with 685 followers that thought they could come in here and be loud. Bye. You can't come in here and do that. You need more followers for that. Sorry. So I'm asking, if they're all on the list and Trump is not a member of the swamp, why hasn't he released it? I'll wait. He's not. How long we got to wait, Vicky? How long we got to wait? It's been over 6 months. Didn't he tell you day one? So he lied in your face, Vicky, and you okay with it? Or is your name Victor? Tell me the truth, Vicky. I'm going to send you packing. With 308 followers, I don't really care. Bye. You're right. Biden didn't release them, but Trump's there now, liberal sucker. So explain to me, conservative sucker, why won't Trump do it? He's so strong and tough. I just booted your other account. You didn't have to come back with this lowly 70 follower account. I'm going to boot this one too. Bye. Come back and ask your question in your real account. No trolling here, beloved. Republican blocked Elaine Maxwell from coming. Of course they did. Because they don't want Elaine Maxwell to come to Congress and tell them nothing. Because there's a lot of people in Congress on that list too. So I'm asking the question again. When are we going to get the list? Republicans were all excited when Trump won again. They going to out all these people. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Kim, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it so you can see my lips when I say it. Trump's president now. How come he won't release the list? Release the list, Donald Trump. Why won't Trump release the list now? Y'all talking about what happened then. We talking about right fucking now. Release the list. Every time they say Joe Biden not president no more. Release the list. That's what I said, Red. Red said that Bill Clinton was on the list. He could release the list. And I gotta boot you. Pro-life, that's DEI. You're out of here. Bye. See you later. Hey, newsflash, you can come back with your real account. If I don't like what you say, I still kick you out. I tell you, check out the Bliggity Block cup. The link is in my bio. You can drink all of your conservative tears in this cup here. It'll keep them warm. Trust me. I drink up 4 episodes of conservative tears. You hear that? That's the smooth taste of crying. I want the list. Yes, Dr. Africa, I see he blaming everybody but himself. It's Joe Biden. Who else is it? Dr. Ock? Did Dr. Octopus, is he hiding the list? Like everybody and their mama got the list, but won't give it to this guy. I don't understand. Yeah, exactly, dude. Obama ain't been president in forever. So Obama got the list too. So basically, Obama got the list. Joe Biden, who was supposed to be asleep, but also fighting stage 4 cancer, he got the list. You mean to tell me all of these people are tougher than this guy? So then what the fuck y'all vote for him for? What y'all vote for him for? He can't even be the guy that's asleep. Okay. Love you too, Julian. Thank you, Real One, for stopping by. Thank you. You have a great and beautiful day too. Donald Duck has the list. Like everybody and their mama got the list. Yeah, Democrats did vote to release the list, but Republicans blocked it because they don't want the list. You're right, Indian MAGA. He's the best president. And if we're lucky, he'll continue his deportations just like me. Bye, beloved. You've been deported. See, I don't do due process either. I don't do due process either, beloved. No, he didn't come in here thinking he was going to be able to share his opinion. We don't do that here. Chill, bye. See, I'm on TikTok being a whole problem this morning, asking conservative women if they hate DEI so much, how come they like it when it's time to go to the infertility clinic? Because when you can't have a baby, I would figure, well, that was God's plan too, wasn't it? So how come, see, they don't believe in science no other time, right? Follow my logic here. They don't believe in science no other time until they can't have a baby. Then all of a sudden, they gonna interrupt God's plan and throw in science. Really? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you not being able to have children, that's not God's plan? So at that point, you're gonna go to the clinic and have the scientists help you have a baby when God said you shouldn't. I'm just here to keep them honest. That's all. That's why they don't like me. Because I'm just here to keep them honest. And then I asked, because I post a series of videos on it. Because it's only fair to ask more than one time, right? Then I asked, if life begins at conception, how come conservatives aren't lining up at fertility clinics to shut them down? Because you're essentially leaving babies I call it a cryo coat check in perpetuity. You left your babies frozen in a lab forever, or whenever you feel like using said babies. How that's okay? Thank y'all. How that's okay, y'all? I just asked the question. I'm not judging, but I am. You know? See, those are the questions people don't ask on a debate stage. Because see, Florida just passed that bill. They had 3 bills that just went into law that DeSantis didn't sign. First time DeSantis has ever done this. I think if you don't sign it after 14 days, it becomes law in Florida automatically. And one of them is to expand the state health insurance to allow state employees who have become infertile due to cancer treatments to allow preservation of eggs and IVF treatment. So then I went, thank you so much, Winky. Then I went, well, wait a minute. Y'all are interceding into God's plan. Like Drake played, God's plan. Isn't that what that is? If you can't have a baby, isn't that God's plan? So how come you get to go to the fertility clinic? How come you get to have multiple embryos, babies? I ain't gonna even call them embryos. I'm gonna call them what they call them for this purpose, right? How come you get to have multiple babies frozen in a doctor's office? How come that's okay? How come yours is not a baby? Even though it's fertilized. But the one in that woman is a baby. These are conversations I have with myself at home. Like, that shit don't make no sense. That's why I call their asses out. And the funny thing is, Jace, you bring up the bioengineering. This is the funniest part. They do all of that shit and those children still come out mediocre. That's the funny thing. They do all of that shit and some of their kids still come out meaty fucking ochre. Hey, Rivet, if Biden, hey, why y'all worried about Biden? I thought Biden was Sleepy Joe. This fucker up here is supposed to be tough. Tough as that diaper he wears. So why won't he release the list? Exactly. And why aren't you demanding it? Because the sheep are afraid that their daddy will get mad. I can't demand that he releases the list. Because if I demand he releases the list, I might have to come to terms that my ass got taken advantage of. Damn. Because that's really the issue. And dude, you said they can go and adopt and spend tons of money? Absolutely. They have the freedom. If you can't have children naturally, yes, that is what you do. You go adopt children or you don't have kids. It's really simple. We got all these children that need homes. So the question is, do you want a child or do you just want one with your DNA? And we know the answer to that question. That's why I call it out. That's why I call it out. These people don't want fucking kids. They want their DNA to just keep moving on and on and on. But they ain't gonna leave no foundation for them. They'll fuck up government. They'll fuck up the school system. They'll fuck up everything for these kids. They don't create no future for them. Chill. I'm just here to call it out. Hey, LSU for life. If Bill Clinton was on the list, Trump would have released it. It's just common sense. But we know it ain't common. Bye, beloved. Bye. Life comes at you fast in this live. He thought he was cooking too. If Trump was on the list, Joe Biden would have released it. Well, if Bill Clinton was on the list, Trump would have released it. Yeah, y'all got time, I got time too. Oh, you didn't win shit, Bill. You still got to go to work. Trump won. Trump won, Bill. Wake up, beloved. Bye. I love to hear the people say, we won. How'd you win and you still going to your fucking low-wage job? Trump won. Trump won. That's like saying you're rich because Beyonce has money. That's not how that works. That isn't how that works. Listen, Jim, I question a lot of things, but this is what we do know, that Epstein had flight logs. We do know there are pictures. All I'm saying is if you owe the IRS money from 1979, the government would find a fucking way to get that money from you. Understand? So how come they can't find this? They're full of shit. They find what they want to. Yeah, Biden didn't move the needle because he was trying to stay out of partisan politics. But at the end of the day, liberals, if you want to win elections, you gotta play partisan politics. It's the only fucking way to keep Republicans in their place. Yep, the only way to keep them in their place is you have to be partisan. If Biden was on the list, Trump, say it again. If Biden was on that list, Trump would release it. I'm glad you love your orange man, Mike. Just make sure you wash your pillowcases, beloved. I'm not going to ask why a man is sleeping in the bed next to you. It's really not my business. You've been blocked. That shit was weird. That was weird, y'all. Now, that's a weird-ass interaction. Men who come in and say, that's my man. That's what you might as well say. Don't say it's my president. Come in and say, that's my man. I fight for my man. I got more respect for that. Because the shit is weird. Why wouldn't Biden or Kamala have told her? The question I'm asking again, Aeon boy, why won't Trump do it? Why? You know why. And I'm going to block you. You mad because I blocked your other account, boo, and you came back with this one. Bye. And not you having a tear eye test. We know you ain't putting no work in. Get them eye tear tats removed. You know you ain't putting no work in the community. Stop it. Stop it. You're right, P. Fucker. The whole case was under investigation while Biden was in office. Yep. And now that Trump is in office, he can expose everything, but notice they won't. Is white racism culture? What does that question even mean? I don't even know what that question means. Enlighten me. She got red MAGA earbuds. I sure do. So I can listen to the cries of conservatives as they say, please give me back my free health care. You're absolutely right. You came back with another account with no followers. I'm going to block that one too, baby. Bye. Aw, poor little Ting Ting. Aw. Y'all lucky I'm not a rapper. Because if I was a rapper, I would be spitting bars. Do you understand? This shit is easy. I'm with you. Congress won't release it because some of them are probably on it too. I'm telling you, that thing go deep. Do you understand? Deep. Okay? That's why we don't know certain things. So the things that y'all hear me say to conservatives in here this morning, these are the same things you can use when you talk to them. The same exact things. The same exact things. What do you think is Trump's real agenda? To get rich? He's just here to make money. Trump ain't here for nothing else. He's here to make money for himself and stay out of prison. That's why he got back. That's why he came back to office. It's so obvious what's going on. Are they blind and dumb? No, they're complicit. They agree with it. And some of it is lack of education, yes. I would buy your rap album. Me too. I would call myself MC such and such. I'd love to block them too. MAGA crybabies are in shambles. MAGA folks are sitting there trying to figure out how to make sense of this shit. I'm telling y'all. They still trying to figure out how to make sense of it. Don't block them. Let them add to your coin. No. I'm going to tell you why I block them. I let them stay for a little bit as long as they're not disruptive. Outside of that, I send them on their way. Because this is the reason why. For me, it's only so long I can pretend to care about what you got to say before I forget to be, what do they say, professional. So it's easy for me to let them go. And I'm going to tell you something else too. Nothing burns up MAGA more for you not to let them into your space. Hey, P fucker, repeating yourself repeatedly don't mean nothing. Trump is in office now. The fact that y'all keep talking about Sleepy Joe, what you think? That means I'm not going to smell the diaper of this motherfucker sitting next to me? He lied to y'all. He played y'all. Just accept it. Y'all was suckers for him, and it's okay. Now I'm going to send you on your way too. Bye. You ain't going to come in my fucking live and stutter. I don't like people who stutter either. What they say, I can tell you're lying, because when you're replying, stutter, 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 stutter. That's Republicans now. Why won't you vote to release the list? Shut up. I want the list. That's not how you spell. Oh, not liar is spelled L-I-A-R. That conservative education system at work. Bye. Come on. At least if you're going to come in and call me a liar, you got to spell it right. You got to spell it right. There is more important things to do. No, there isn't, Laura. They told us it was the only important thing to do. Trump said when he comes back in office, he's going to release the list. I want the list. I want the list. Give me the list, please. No, it's not in my dreams. It's in your dreams, Laura. Because you have now been excommunicado. You've been booted. I'm now in your dreams. Come back on your husband's account. Because I'm sure your husband came in on your account to begin with. I am just so tired. Stop all your crying, conservatives. Didn't y'all say before the election you wanted the list? Because Trump was going to come back and expose everybody? Well, fuck. We're waiting for the fucking list. I'm with you. Let's expose them all. Democrats and Republicans. I'm like, let's expose them all. Yeah, Trump's on that list. Y'all don't believe me? You know who else thinks he's on the list? Ivanka. Look, Ivanka says daddy's on the list. Daddy's on the list. I'm not proving shit to you, Flying. It ain't my job to prove it. You said you're a Christian and a patriot according to your thing. Well, get out of here. I'm a hardcore sinner. You shouldn't even be in here. You shouldn't even be in here. I'm a sinner. How dare you come and put yourself in a sea of all this sin? Get out of here. I set you free. Your connectivity is terrible. No problem, Wendy. Have a beautiful day, beautiful. Do you think the Democrats that had the list, do you think that Trump, if Bill Clinton was on that list, sassy, that he would not expose the list? Now take your own sassy ass out of here. Get gone. Getting. What Chris Tucker say? Yeah. They angry. They big mad at me because Ivanka said that my daddy's on the list. They big mad. Thank you. Miss Sozy, thank you. See, y'all got to learn how to talk to these people. One of the reasons why I boot their ass, because nothing pisses off a conservative more when you don't listen to them. I'm telling y'all, if you want to make them mad, don't listen to them. Don't allow them in your spaces. Guarantee they crash out. Look how they're crashing out this morning. They say they won, but because they can't speak in this live, they crashing out. I only got, what, 200 something people in here? How the fuck you mad with me? How How could I possibly matter to your life? You know why I matter? Because you want to be heard. Oh, Trump didn't just tell them to block the list. I'm telling you, that's not why they just blocked that list. Y'all keep thinking they do everything because Trump tell them to. Republican Party does a lot of shit because they want to. It's not because they're protecting Trump. Some of it's they're protecting themselves. Y'all understand? They're protecting themselves. Exactly. They don't believe half of the shit they say. They say it to convince the masses. That's why they do it. That's why they do it. Just like I saw somebody mention South Africa. Like when Trump brought them South African immigrants here, those little bit of immigrants, all he brought was the poor, mediocre ones. Think about it. The rich ones didn't come here. The rich ones didn't come here. And not at all. The rich ones did not come here. The highly educated ones didn't come here. The ones who didn't have shit came here. They weren't entrepreneurs. What? Since when does being unemployed and have nothing makes you an entrepreneur? When did that, anybody know? Does unemployment make you instantly an entrepreneur? Because if that's the case, I know quite a few entrepreneurs. Oh, you thought that was gonna hurt me, Mikey. Oh, these you little babies with feelings hurt. Bye, Mikey. Oh, him so hurt. He's so hurt he can't hurt me. Isn't it so funny when people want to hurt you but they can't? Talk about how bad your life got to be. Oh, look, here go another one. Oh, lady. Do you know how crashed out you have to be to come into my life? Lady, look, this is them typing. Look. Lady, you don't know what you're talking about. My president is the best president in the world. These motherfuckers they crash out in the morning. What do they say? I gotta step up again. The best part of waking up is conservative tears in my cup. That's my new commercial. That's my new commercial from now on. The best part of waking up is conservative tears in your cup. Yes. Y'all are so upset. Again, if it's not true, why you mad? Ain't that what you told everybody when y'all was carrying on? Before Trump, before the election, y'all was having a great fucking time. Now I'm having a great time. What they say? Voila, magic. Voila, magic. Hey, I am having a wonderful time. I would make it my opening thing, but Folgers would sue me, Wendy. Folgers would sue me. I guarantee Trump would send them the footage so I could get sued. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because he would be like, just stop it. I know they voted not to release. They need to. Release the list. What are we waiting for? Look, Trump's so upset he even yelling at the babies. Look. The little baby came to cut the grass and he yelling at the babies. I saw that storyteller about how he took that medal. But of course, Trump's never won anything. Anything he's ever won, he cheated. This poor baby just want to cut the grass. Trump out there yelling at him about, don't you talk about Epstein. Nobody's allowed to talk about Epstein. Even the babies aren't safe. Y'all got to understand, Trump is scared. Trump is shook. Trump is scared. Trump is shook. And this is the time that y'all need to stay on it. Because this is when Republicans are having the toughest time possible rationalizing this shit. No problem, user. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm glad you're having a great time. But I'm not a nice liberal. I'm not, and I'm okay with that. I'm actually very proud of it, actually, when I think about it. I'm actually very proud I'm not a very nice liberal. Yeah, Trump's going to blame everybody, Rima. He going to blame everybody. Won't be long before he blamed Jesus. If it wasn't for this socialist guy named Jesus Christ, feeding the hungry, giving a place to stay for the homeless, people could see my greatness. But no, Jesus just keeps showing up, giving away loaves and walking on water. Chill. That's exactly how he would be. That's y'all know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying, right? You know I'm not lying. That's how ridiculous it is. That is how ridiculous it is. Oh, it's a lot of people on that list, Mochi. It is. That the powers that be are protecting. Why? Now, this is the thing that I do believe hardcore. They need to protect the victims at all costs. They've already been victimized. You don't victimize them again. No, I don't think they're all clones, dude. Are you still going to vote party lines now knowing both sides? Nope, because both sides ain't on white supremacy, Ben. So I'm going to go ahead and send you packing because we're 88 followers. I just know you haven't had enough time to curate your profound point of view. So I'm going to I blocked you so you can go work it out. Okay? Bye, beloved. You tried. Oh, he tried. That was so cute. That was so cute. He did try. But you got to get up. What do you say? Got to be quicker than that. Just a little quicker. I see another one of you trying, but I'm actually allowing you to continue because I want you to think that you doing the damn thing. It's not until I want life to come at you a little quicker before you notice that you're not really doing it. Came in with the big boy feelings. I don't understand it, you know. But I'm telling you, that list, if we want the list, and I did a video about it, what did I tell y'all? We need Nick Cage. I mean what I say. If we gonna get that fucking list, the only way that list is happening is Nick Cage gotta come in and get that fucking list. It's the only fucking way. We need him. We need you now. That's why I put that video up this morning. Because my ass is calling on fucking Nick Cage. Will his base ever see the light, or is it hopeless? Some people will see the light and say that they got duped. Some people will see the light. They will never say a word. Some people will never wake up. Missy, okay. Y'all know I come in and I joke and I play a lot of games. But can I keep it all the way a buck? I don't think that there is a actual confirmed client list. Can I be honest? And I've said this before in my life. This ain't the first time I've said this, right? It ain't the first time I've said this. That I don't think that, while I do think there are files and there is evidence to show that there are multiple people that partook in those things. I do believe that. That I believe. But I believe that those people are so rich and so powerful that the government don't want to fuck with them. I do believe that. Now that I believe. Yeah, we know there's a flight law because they got to be. But I'm talking about this other stuff too. And for whatever reason, the government don't want to dig into those crates because you're talking about going up against rich and powerful people. And that's what it comes. And rich and powerful people, when you go after them, will do a lot to go after you and destroy your life. And I think elected officials be thinking about that shit and they don't want to be exposed. So it's by proxy to protect themselves too. That's how I see it. Everybody got secrets and everybody's trying to protect their fucking secrets. Because nobody's living a life of integrity. And that's what's happening. Right, say it again, Mochi. Right, government don't have the power people think they have. See, a lot of this shit is movies, right? In movies make, there's a lot government, or let me say this. Government don't have the power to crush rich and powerful people in the way that they have it to crush us. Government can crush us in ways unimaginable because we don't have the money and resources to fight against government. But when you got money, it's different. And when you got a shitload of money, it's even more different. So that's why I say it's a lot of different variables involved in this. Movies do speak some truth, but they never tell all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the government would swoop into those movie places and go, how the fuck do you know that? This is why I know movies never tell all of it. Because the government would never allow it. You need the government to rate your movie. You understand? You need the government to do all these other things so your movie can even see the light of day. So it's certain things that the government would never allow them to put in movies. And if you wrote about it and came up with it, somebody from government is going to visit you and go, how do you know that? You know? So that's why I say that. That's why I make that statement. But again, if there's a list, the only way you're going to find that list is fucking Nick Cage. Because what we know about Nick Cage is he's a dog on a scent. Once he knows what needs to get done, Nick Cage is going to get it done. The only other guy that I trust to get shit done in the middle of a crisis is John Cusack. It's either John Cusack or fucking Nick Cage. Notice I didn't say The Rock. That big motherfucker, listen, I like The Rock, but during a time of crisis, that big ass dude, he gonna get us hurt. It's these skinny, lanky dudes that move a little more agile that's gonna get us through. John Cusack had a whole dad bod. He rescued his kids, his ex-wife, her new boo, all without a six-pack. Man, get out of here. That's who I'm looking for. That's who I'm looking for. John Wick, thank you. Yeah, John Wick. Yeah, John Wick can get the fucking list. Shit, where the fuck is Keanu right now? Maybe somewhere looking for the list. Yeah, but Keanu could get the list for us. That's a certainty. Keanu could get the list. But we deserve to know what's really real. And again, if the tables were turned, Republicans would want to know what's really real, right? They would want to know too. So the fact that nobody wants to know, that always strikes me as odd. Yeah, you know what? John Cena could get us the list. John Cena I actually like more than I like The Rock. So I think that John Cena could get us the list. I really do. But The Rock, no, I'm good on that. I don't want The Rock. I'll take Idris Elba though. Hey, boo. There's a couple of others I would take. I'd be like, I'll go with you to find the list. You need somebody to go with you to find the list? I'll go. No, you don't have to pay me. Just being able to go is payment enough. Listen. They could use it to blackmail each other, Sonny Peach. I don't have no doubts about that. They could. But that's why I'm telling folks, I want this fucking list. I want the list. And not just that. Because, hold on, let me see if I can find that. I'm trying to see if I can find that photo that I saved. Had those people come out with those files and see they say Epstein files. Remember when Pam Bondi did that shit when Trump first got back in office this second time? Remember this bullshit? But all that shit in this binder was public information. She made those people think that they was getting shit that was exclusive. But it wasn't exclusive at all. She lied. Don't let up off this shit. Don't let up off this shit. At all. Because my ass ain't letting up. How's Carmelo Hurd? Hey, how's that Trump vote going for you? I'm waiting on that list, zap it. Aha. Bye, booby. Oh, he came in all loud and got booted. Oh, he thought he was so excited. Kamala. That's how I laugh when I see him still going to that low-wage job. That's true. Forrest Whitaker could find it. Forrest Whitaker might be able to find it too. Yeah, Anonymous, if you're listening. Right, dude, he lied. Go figure. But if they want to make him look conservative, since they're such in bed with Trump and Epstein, it seems to me this needs to be their new stuff. Why not? They're in bed with it. They act like, you know, it's the normal thing. Ooh, Tom Cruise could get the list for us. Tom Cruise would so totally get that fucking list. He was so totally... Tom Cruise would actually do it. Tom Cruise would actually get the list. He would. He would. Not Tom. Listen. She said Tom's involved. Listen. Tom is nutty, but sometimes you need a nutty person to make things happen. Sam Jackson... I love Sam Jackson. He gonna cuss out the people once we get the list, but Sam is not the one to go get the list. Even Sam Jackson will say, motherfuckers, you crazy? I'm not running through no shit and crawling on no fucking floor to find no fucking list. I already know Sam Jackson be like, man, get out of here. And no. That's not happening. He said, I'll cuss him out once you get the list. Once you get the list, I'll cuss him out. But I'm not going, you know. Yeah, Denzel could do the equalizer on him. Now, we're on our last 12 minutes. I want to share something with you guys. Because, I'm going to stay on y'all about something. Hold on, let me take this background off. Because I'm going to put up a different background. I'm going to put up this one because I'm going to share something with y'all. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to move out the way so you can see it. That was last week on my account. $7 days. That's it. Just 7 days of views. Make your damn content. I did it to show y'all to make it. I'm going to do it again. Seven days. I got 1.1 million views in 7 days. All those profile views, all those comments, all those shares. Make your fucking content. I just wanted to end the live and saying that. Because I keep reminding y'all, make your content. Make your content. You want to go viral? Make your content. You want to quit your job? Make your content. You can't see the left side? Can you see it now? That stuff over there? Make your content. Hold on, I'm going to see if it's another way for me to put this up here. Because people are saying it gets cut off for them. Hold on, let me find another... Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Can you see it now? Is that even better? Make your content. That's just 7 days. That was just 7 days of me just consistently making content. That's it. Nothing special. I'm not doing nothing profound. If you want to make content, make fucking content. No. Well, no. Let me give you the tea, Shavia, on how much money was really made. Because it's not like, it's not that. Because what do I tell y'all? Your RPM changes every day with TikTok. Every day your RPM changes. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it's a little bit. But every day it changes. Right? Sometimes I've gotten RPMs as high as $1 and something per view. More than $1 per view. It's possible. Make your fucking content. Now keep in mind, I ain't do nothing profound. What I did is I tested out something. You selling dinners? Make videos of yourself making dinners. Real shit. I'm not even trying to be funny. But make videos of yourself making dinners. Uh-oh. I did not mean for my... Hold on. I'm trying to turn on my phone to show you something else. Make your content. Okay? And I'm going to give you another tip like I told you before. If you have a video that's doing really good, make it again. Make it again. Just use different words to communicate the same thing. But make the damn content again. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to you? I need you to understand. Hold on, I'm trying to bring up my phone so you can see about the money portion. Because I'm very transparent about it. I don't lie about how much money I make from TikTok and all that other shit. Because it's nothing to gain by lying to you about how much money I make in TikTok. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. But I can get rid of that. You don't know how to start. Pick up your phone and hit record. That's it. That's it. Pick up your phone and hit record. Dude, you're a perfect candidate. You're retired, looking for another job. Your job, be a content creator. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm trying to get into my phone. My other phone. Hold on, let me bring up my TikTok on this other phone. Because I want you to be able to see something. If you're cooking all the time, record yourself cooking. I literally did it. I was cooking shrimp the other day. On my other account, I recorded the shrimp cooking in the pot. Then I recorded the cooked shrimp on the counter. And I put text over top of it and put it up. I got 300-something views off of that. 300-something views off of that. Y'all overthinking it. Dude, you can record yourself rambling after you've had some drinks, because you know you can't drink the libations on camera, right? Just do it. The more you do content, the better you will get. Oh, I'm trying to bring this up. The better you will get at making content. But the key is you got to make the content. If this fucking thing don't hurry up and come up the way I need you to. Hold on. This thing is playing games with me. Because it's trying to talk with me about all this other stuff that's happening. And I don't care about none of that. Okay. But that's why it's really imperative for you guys to make your content. I'm going to show you what I've already done this month. I took that screen cap yesterday. But why you can't say... But you think you're the only person who stay weird stuff, dude. You're not. Hey, Miss Blue Love. How are you, beautiful? You're not the only person that says weird stuff, do love. You're not, dude. You're not the only person. Hold up. I was trying to bring this up, but for whatever reason. Wait a minute. Okay. I got it. But you're not the only person that says why you can't use that weird stuff that you say and make money from it. That's what you should do. I'm going to tell you guys, give yourself a challenge. Today, make at least 5 videos and put them up on TikTok. They don't have to be long videos. Y'all overthinking it. They can be extremely short videos. The point is to keep you in the rotation. Because again, why would somebody want to follow you if you ain't got enough content? Don't we talk about that all the time? That we don't like to follow people, watch new shows because they don't have enough content. You get hooked and then they ain't got nothing else for you to watch. They get canceled. No problem, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Listen, you know, because TikTok got a lot of heavy content and I like to have fun, even in talking about politics. Now I'm going to show y'all something. This is my balance for, hold on, let me switch my phone view. Let me flip the camera view so y'all can see it without it being on. Look, I'm all close up on the camera like a little kid. Hold on. Let me flip the camera so y'all can see. Look at that. That's this month already. $1,200 already. And look, Look what I told y'all about that standard reward versus that additional reward. Ah, shit. Hold on. What did I tell you about the standard reward versus additional reward? I do need readers. Listen. But y'all see? What could you do with an extra $1,200? And keep in mind, it's only the 15th. I still got 15 more days. What could you do with that? Think about it. Now keep in mind, look down here. I just got a $1,300 deposit today. The month before, I got a $2,000 deposit. The month before that, I got a $1,400 deposit. Keep in mind, this is not lives. These are not subscriptions. These are not products. This is not TikTok shop. It's just content. Make your content. The more content you put out, the more likely you are to make money. The more likely you are to get followers. Yes, I signed up for the Creative Royals. Now, let me tell y'all something. Back in December, I didn't even have 10,000 followers in December. I didn't even have 10,000 followers. What I kept doing was I just kept posting. Because if you keep posting, I'm going to show you something else. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to lock my computer screen. Hold on for a second. Hold on. All control to delete. Lock. I'm locking my computer screen so I can show y'all something. Hold on. Look. I'm turning it back at me while I fix my camera. While I fix my thing, because I'm going to put this on the stand and show y'all something else. Because I want to show you something so you understand, to help you guys. Because I want you to make content today and then come back and tell me if it worked for you, right? Because I want y'all to make money. That's why I'm saying this. I love to make money, but I also love to watch other people make money. Because it's enough money for all of us. And that's why I'm telling y'all. Okay, so let me flip back over. All right, now, let me bring this down. Okay. God damn it. Look at me acting like an old lady can't keep the fucking screen on. Okay. So, what did I tell y'all? This shit ain't working either. Hold on. I'm going to put this on something else because that's not working for me. I don't like that. I don't like that. We're going to put it right here. Okay. So you got so this is July, right? Do I need to have a private account? No, I'm telling you, a private account ain't going to make you no money. That account got to be public. If you want to make money, it has to be a public account. Because otherwise, nobody can see your video. If you don't have enough followers, okay, I'm going to show you something. See, y'all worried about that. Hold on, I'm going to show you something. Watch. We're going to look at all my analytics, right? There's a reason why I want you to see the analytics, right? Now, in 7 days, I've added 3,400 followers in 7 days. And that's really low for some people, right? But I like the low and slow method to keep it cooking, because when you get quality followers, they're going to keep coming back versus people following you for trends, right? Now, look, a year ago, waiting for it to finish. I've had, in the past year, 51,000 new followers. Just make your content. I'm saying it to you because you guys are familiar with me and you've been seeing me. See, this is from July 14th, 2024 to July 13th, 2025. I wasn't even really doing content in last year around that time. I would put out a video every so often. Make your content. I had a little over 5,000 followers at the end of December in 2024. And I said to myself, I'm going to be a content creator. So I just kept making content. Make your fucking content. Okay? Make your content. Let me see. Let me go back to overview. that's not what I want. I said overview. So if we do 365 days, I've had 11 million post views, 102,000 profile views, 1.3 million likes, 133,000 comments, and 193,000 shares. Make your content. Even today, I'm going to show you something about today. This guy's videos cracks me up. They're funny. Even today, like for example, before I even got on TikTok this morning, I've been up since 6 something this morning just recording videos. Just recording videos. That's all I was doing. And Quiet as kept delayed myself because I was doing bullshit by overthinking things. And I had to say, stop it, girl. Just do the damn content. I've already put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. I already got 5 in the kitty. And I got 15 more to shoot out today. Bam, bam. I've already shot them. I just got to put them out. Because what I tested last week was, what if I increase my output a little more? Just double down on my output. And double down on making videos that people like. For example, you see this video here? Florida is no longer giving choices. I'm over 500,000 views on that video. So I made it again. And then I made it again. I've made more than one housing crisis video. People love when I talk about housing. People love when I talk about money. People love internet. They love that internet discussion. That's the second internet post that I've done. Make your content. So let me flip this back over to me. I say all that to say, make your damn content. So today, at least 5 videos. One of them, you could just do a wake up post, like go outside, record the sky, and put a quote over it. Saying something like, I'm wishing you a good morning, hoping you have all the blessings that you want. Categorize it, like I told you before. That's it. I'm just keeping it all the way a buck with y'all. Make y'all content, man. Make your content, okay? Okay? Now, don't forget, first of all, I want to say thank you all this morning for joining me. We got 52,000 likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the shares. We got over 30 shares. Thank you for all the gifts, all of that stuff. I'm going to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters because y'all know I do that every live, right? Look, I'm putting that on the wrong side. I'm going to show you how to categorize it. Hold on. I'm going to show you real quick. But I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters. Number 1, Storyteller. Number 2, Lori. Number 3, Cassie. Number 4, Shishavia. Number 5, Living Life. And number 6, Miss Val from B-Mo. Okay? Now, when it comes to categorizing, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I do to categorize. Very simple. Honestly, before I even record the video, I go search. That's me. I can't speak for other people. But because I know TikTok is a search engine, before I even record the video, I go search. Because I want to see how people are searching for it. Then when I know how people are searching for it, I go look at the content that comes up. And I want to look at the content that's been watched the most. Then I look at it and I go, what is it that they're not talking about? That's the shit that's going to get you views, and that gets you the additional reward from TikTok. Because you have a unique point of view that nobody else has. See, that's the X factor that people don't talk about. That gets you the additional reward. Some days I got paid more additional reward than I did standard reward. Okay? So once you do a search and you figure out what it is people are searching for about that topic, and then you find some videos. When you click on a video, you watch that video. You ain't even got to watch all of it. When you come back out that video, TikTok is going to pop up some additional search terms. I take screen caps of those of that stuff and copy and paste those search terms onto the screen, drag them off to the side. That helps the computer categorize your post. It's also going to categorize it based on the words you use in your video. Yeah, everyone is looking for authentic people, but that's the big thing that I would tell you. Be authentically you. Like, I'm authentically me, right? Nobody else can be me. Other people can have opinions, but nobody can be you. Be you. Some of y'all are scared to be yourselves. Why? Ask yourself why you scared to be yourself. Is it that when you see yourself on camera, you don't like the person you see? Well, that's the person everybody else sees. And they seem to like that person, don't they? So you need to like that person too. How many hours? Can I be honest, Cassie? Some days I do 18 hours. I ain't gonna lie, 13 hours. I work on content all fucking day. From the time I wake up till right before I go to bed. And if I think about something right before I go to bed, I will have I'll tell the system, keep a note for me. Yep, if you got a list, lean into it. Talk about it. She's right. If you have anything about yourself that's different or that you don't like, lean into it. Guaranteed there's somebody else that's going through the same shit and feel the same way. But that's how you get views. I'm just telling you. And how you create that engagement. And see, I'm one of those people. I love conversation. I love to have topics to get people talking. Hey, handsome. Hey, the patient one. I love to get people talking. Yep, you go into the gym to work on what I am. Yeah, you can go to the gym. You know what's funny? I record a lot of content at the gym and never share it. Because by the time, for me, I'm one of those people, if I record videos and I sit on them, eventually I won't post them. So for me, if I record it, I got to put it out. Because if I don't record it and put it out, it's never seen the light of day. I know it's not. And that's not good because you're supposed to be making content. So for me, if I make it, I got to put it out. And I'm going to tell you, the time of day is a fucking irrelevant. The time of day is irrelevant. The only time that I would say is the golden hour, that at least for me, is early in the morning when people are getting ready for work. What I do is put up a lot of videos in the morning while people are getting ready for work because they're not able to just sit at their phone. So they scroll and they walk away and something plays, right? So I put up stuff in the morning, which meant some of it I recorded the day before or days before, but I got something in the canon that I could just put out there while I'm waiting to record other stuff. Have other content, both create content too. You should. I wish I could go back to lifting. So watching it hits me. Yeah, you're right, Soyana. I ain't think about it like that because I don't nearly do a lot of the stuff in the gym that I used to do. Right now I'm dealing with this broken toe. So I haven't been to gym this week yet, but I know I'm going because I love fucking gym. So I know I'm fucking going to gym, but me thinking through working out on this fucking toe because making sure I don't do nothing to make it worse because I don't want to do that. But that's content. So I'm going to do that this week. I just got to figure it out. But ain't nothing like lifting. Right, but Cassie, the fact that you sit all day on this app, you know how much money people make working from home. You know people make money just turning on their camera. You don't even show your computer screen. It just shows you in the room typing and people will just watch that. I know because I've done it. You can sit on live and call it co-working. You ain't got to show your computer screen. You ain't even got to let nobody know what you're working on. But other people don't want to work alone. They work at home too. They want to feel like they're in the room with somebody. They'll turn on your live and just sit there with you while you're working. I know, I've done it. That's what I'm saying. Make your content. Cassie, see, I like gym. I do. I enjoy working out, but I love food. I work out for food. I tell everybody that. My ass works out to eat. Shit, I had a bacon and egg sandwich yesterday for dinner with mayo. Why? Because I wanted to. Why? Because I could. Because I could. I had Doritos for dessert. I had a soda yesterday. Yeah, I had one soda yesterday. So for me, I work out for food. Ultimately. But I also like working out. But that's why I'm telling y'all, make your content. If you're so concerned about, listen, mayo is so good. I'm so greedy. Okay, let me tell you something. My back would be so huge if I didn't work out. I'm so greedy. I make mayo sandwiches because I love the taste of mayonnaise. And I'll just eat a mayo sandwich. Listen, that 45 minutes is hell, but after that 45 minutes in the gym is over with, I feel so good after that shit. I don't feel good when I don't work out. That's the thing. The days don't feel like I always feel like something missing when I don't work out. Hey, Lily, good morning. So that's why I'm telling y'all, make y'all content. You can make your content based on anything. At this point, my youngest kid, I pay her $1 a video. I'm like, you know what? You want extra money out of me? For every video you put up, I pay you $1. And ain't no cap on it. She still only made like 10 videos. I'm trying to give her money, but she still won't make the videos. So it goes back to, you just got to make them. I'm telling y'all, I didn't start get followers until I started consistently making content. That's when I started. Yeah, my grandmama used to call them a wish sandwich too. Go in there and make you a wish sandwich. Them wish sandwiches are delicious. You just got to have good mayo. Duke's, anyone? I also like Miracle Whip, but that's not mayo. That's sandwich spread. It's not mayo, just so people know. But that shit good too on a wish sandwich. But make your content. The reason why I think so many people struggle is they're afraid of rejection. So what? I told myself, I'm going to tell you something. Hold on, let me put this phone up here because I'm tired of holding it. Yeah, Dukes is number one. Dukes is number one all day, every day, and twice on Sundays for mayo. But my family from the South, that's why I like Dukes. Most people up north don't really use Dukes. They use Hellman's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, you can do a tomato sandwich, too. Or as my grandmama say down south, a made a sandwich. Because they don't use all them other extra words. Made the extra letters. Made a sandwich down south. Especially green tomatoes. Yes. Southern people don't like them just fried. But I'm telling y'all, make your content for the simple fact of you have a perspective that I'm sure somebody wants to hear. You understand? And I know you may think you don't have anything that nobody wants to hear. That's a lie. That's what I thought too. Man, ain't nobody going to want to hear ramblings of an old lady. Well, actually, people enjoy the ramblings of an old lady. Make your content. Because that's how you change your life, by making your content, okay? So that's why I'm staying on you guys about it. Like, after this live, I'm going to sit down, finish recording my podcast. I got some notes I need to record. Like, I got a lot of other content to record. But understand, I do this. I don't have a job anymore. My job was taken. And because I don't have prospects, I had to make, I'm sitting here trying to make my own way. And so if I'm going to fail at it, well, it's going to be because of me. It's not going to be because of the system. It's going to be me because I failed. And knowing the only thing between me and failure is my effort, I don't have no excuse. But once I started seeing the shit work, I was all in. I just kept doing it. I'm one of those people, once I start seeing results, I'm going to keep doing it. And I told y'all to go check out that dude. He was on TikTok yesterday, doing lives yesterday. Paul Live Free Francis. He was on TikTok yesterday doing live. He was on Sunday doing lives. I told y'all. I went to one fucking masterclass that guy had. And it was a free masterclass. I paid for a one-on-one. It was an hour. The best information I ever got in my life. And applying everything that man said, it's worked for me tenfold. Hell, even when I scrolled past his live and I heard him talk, because I stopped and listened for a little bit. Paul said, listen, if you do everything I'm telling you to do, you won't need me for a year or more, if ever. See, look at Moon Sugar. Moon Sugar says, same for me. As of 6/30/2025, you are so inspiring. I'm working my hustle. While exactly, work your hustle. A lot of times when I'm on TikTok, I scroll the timeline to see what people are talking about because it gives me an idea to come up with a different perspective, to talk about it in a different way. Like, for example, yesterday I talked about some Nicki Minaj stuff. I don't usually talk about stuff like that, but I do talk about trending stuff because I have perspectives on a lot of different things. And people like other perspectives. Some people just like to argue. Fuck, let them argue with you. It's still a view and it's still money. Okay? It's still a view and it's still money. Y'all playing this shit the wrong way. That's why I'm telling y'all to make your content. Because I still don't see y'all come up in my timeline. And I figure I don't see you come up in my timeline because you're not making enough content. So make your content. If you only got a couple of hundred followers, you might need to create a new account and start again. But you could do something. Thank you, storyteller. I love sharing and telling stories about different things that happen. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna share one before we leave in this live. I'm trying to think of what's a good one that I can share. What is a good one? Oh, I'm trying to think. Your mama, yeah, my mama was something. Have you prepared yourself for the new tax bracket with using social media? As much as I can, but to be honest with you, right now, I'm not making more on social media than I was when I was employed. Honestly, I'm waiting for that problem. That's a good problem to have. I'm going to get myself a tax attorney and help them and have them guide me on what I need to do and what monies and stuff to set aside. Do you get a 1099? To be honest, this is my first year really making any money with TikTok, Cassie B. I can't tell you for sure. What's probably going to happen is TikTok does send you like an electric 1099 or something so that you can file your taxes, because I know they report that money to the IRS. It's not free money. Folks gotta pay taxes on that money. Yeah, they gotta pay tax. Because I know when I did Etsy, I would report my earnings when I used to do Etsy and stuff like that. So I used to do that. But TikTok doesn't take taxes out. You're responsible for paying your own taxes. Because TikTok is not your employer. So they don't take out any taxes. You gotta keep track of that shit for yourself. And you've got to pay the taxes. But think about it. The stuff that you buy, those are write-offs. All of that stuff is towards your business. You know what I mean? It's towards the content creation that you do. So you can also look at that stuff in that way too. Because it technically is. But me personally, I'm just leaning into making content. But I spend between 12 to 16 hours a day making and working on content. Between making content, editing content, thinking up ideas, writing scripts, replying to people, checking out analytics. It's a lot of things that go into it. But I'm going to tell you, I spend a lot of time looking at data. If you want to make better content, you want to make money, look at the data. That's the most realest shit ever when you see people say that. Look at the data. When I showed y'all I got 1.1 million views in 7 days, I figured that out last night. I told myself last night that today's focus was look at all the content I made those 7 days. Identify what worked. Do it again, what worked. Leave behind what didn't. Rinse and repeat. Keep doing it. And you'll just keep showing up and making money. Yep, to DePatience 1, there is no excuse in 2025 not to grab your bag. There's none. I told y'all there's over $50 billion on the table for influencers in 2025. What are you waiting for? Because if you're waiting for somebody to come rescue you, just make the content. That's how you become a better content creator, making content. For me, that's how I became better. I didn't get better by watching people. I got better by just doing it and getting more comfortable talking to the camera, talking to people, and having a conversation and connecting with them. Once you get more comfortable, you're going to be good. Make your content. Okay? Make your content. I want to remind you guys, don't forget to check out the Straight No Chaser podcast. A new episode going to drop tomorrow, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, all the places. I'm about to put up the live from yesterday evening on TikTok, because I hadn't put that one up. I put the one up from yesterday morning, and then I'll make sure to put this one up for this morning. I'm putting that up. Don't forget to check out the link in my bio to check out the merch. I added some new shirts and cups inside the shop, and I'm continuing to add more and more things. But you see how you can parlay this into other things? Like I told y'all, I still talk to companies about collaborations, but I don't do free collaborations. No. Because you got, again, another reason why you make your content, so people have to pay you for you to promote for them. If companies want your promotion, if they want access to your audience, they have to pay you. And if they're not willing to pay you, then they don't get access to your audience. Because I tell them quick, a paid collaboration is not you send it to me for free. That ain't no fucking paid collaboration and I get commission. No. A paid collaboration to me is you pay me up front and I get commission or I ain't interested. Like, the fuck? What is it doing for me doing that for you? Nothing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much. I put them over there, one, because a girlfriend told me, bitch, that's content. Why you not putting it on YouTube? And two, everybody can't always join the lives when I'm live. So it gives them an opportunity to be engaged in the live, even when it's not live. Thank you so much, Moon Sugar. I appreciate that. So I'm challenging you all today. 5 videos. Get up 5 videos. And I'm going to give you a sneaky tip. If you want quick passive views, do a 3-second video. Take, have some, whatever that video is. It could be of anything. It could be of a fucking donut. It doesn't matter. Do a 3-second video. Put a quote on it. That's long enough that it takes people more than 3 seconds to read the fucking quote. By proxy, you get a lot of damn views off of people trying to read it more than one time. They're trying to just read it. Do you understand? Don't overthink this shit, okay? Don't overthink it, y'all, all right? I love you guys. Exactly, Churro. You ain't even think about it that way, did you? Y'all are overthinking this shit about what is content. Content is not what y'all think it is, okay? So I love you guys, and I'm going to end this live the way I always do. And don't forget, I'll be back on here 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't let nobody live rent-free in your head. Don't feed the trolls. And you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, you guys. I'll see you this afternoon at 5.